Hi. So I haven't really got anything scripted because I woke up this morning and I was like, yeah, I want to make this. Okay. Um. So I've been streaming for the past like 2 months, and there's a reason for that. Um. So I suffer with social anxiety. So I like to go out with friends when I can. But I have difficulty going out by myself. The anxiety can get to me, and that can cause me to have panic attacks. They're not very nice. So when I first started streaming, I didn't figure that would play into it. Someone's just been to the toilet. That's great. Hopefully you can't hear it. When I first started streaming, I didn't think that was going to play a part into it. You know, it's people watching online, sure, but I'd have to see anyone's faces. Turns out I did. At first, it wasn't that bad. It's just like the more I started to at first, I just kind of like said to myself, it's fine. Like there's like almost like a barrier there. There's a screen, but I don't know. Like it's just like once I realized that, oh wow, I've just hit like 56, 57 followers. That's a lot of people watching. And once that popped into my mind, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I originally thought, I'll just take a few days off, get my head around it, and then come back. The problem is, I didn't end up coming back. I do want to come back. I do plan on coming back. It's just having to get over that issue that I'm having with the struggling with the anxiety. But that's not the only thing. So I don't tend to tell people this simply because, it's not something that you should be ashamed of. It's the fact that it's difficult to deal with. And that is that I have depression. People in my close social circle know this. My mother knows this. I don't think the rest of my family does. So there are going to be people out there that are hearing this for the first time. I just want people to know that is one of the issues. That it when I first started streaming, it was great. Like I had like this energy, this it's gonna sound cliche, but fire. That like I wanted to get out there, I wanted to do stuff, I wanted to entertain people. But as people out there know, when you deal with depression, it's constantly there. It's always there. It's not something that goes away. Sure, it can wander off for a bit, but it always comes back. It's not something that will disappear. The longer it went on, the more sort of like difficult it was to fight it. Not fight it. The longer it went on, the more difficult it was to try and ignore it. Because this is something that I've wanted to do for years. I've wanted to do streaming for years. And it's difficult. Some mornings I'll get up and I don't even want to get out of bed. Some mornings I'll get up and I don't want to shower. It's like, that is how bad it would be. It's something that doesn't go away. So when I originally wanted to take a couple of days off from streaming, to wrap my head around things and be like, no, I want to continue this. I was like trying to tell myself that I needed to continue this. It hit hard. That was when it started properly bearing down on me. That's when I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do anything, and of course with that I didn't have the motivation to get up and stream. So that's essentially why. Obviously, of course as well, I've changed rooms, which is nice. This room's generally bigger. Actually, it's a lot bigger. I've got a new bed because I was sleeping on a sofa bed for like the past 4 years, which dealt quite a number on my back. Essentially, the sofa bed that I was sleeping in, it was broken, almost had like delivery. So for the past 4 years, it was like that instead of like that. My wardrobe's broken, so that's nice. Um, so I've decided that I'm gonna move everything out of the airing cupboard because the airing cupboard is in my room. We've bought like a shoe rack, but it's quite big, so I'm just gonna put like all the towels and duvets and all of that in there. And then I just gonna move everything from my wardrobe in the airing cupboard because one is more space and two I'd have to buy an wardrobe. So result. I do just want to say real quick. Thank you to all my friends, to my mum, that I've told this. It doesn't matter how long I told you about it. It could have been a year ago, could be 2 years ago. It's the fact that they know, and the fact that they don't judge. They help me. They ask me if I'm okay. You know, I really, really want to thank you. I just want to thank you for your understanding and, you know, you know, not being pushy with me when, you know, I don't talk to you, or I don't, you know, like join Discord calls, or I don't reply to messages. You know, I just really, really appreciate that, you know, and again, you don't push. You just, you send me that message saying like, you okay, you good? And I really value that. I really appreciate, you know, like looking out for me. You know, like I'm so grateful to all of you. The fact that I am able to come and talk to you, and you know, you listen. You never, you know, you never judge me, or you never, you know, you just listen, and you always be like, hey, it's okay, you know, don't worry about it. And I really, really appreciate that, all of you. I just want to say that. So that's probably gonna be it for me. I'm gonna try and stream next week. I will obviously. I will put on Twitter if I decide to or not. Just, you know, that's it really. That's all I wanted to really say. Thank you to anyone who watches this. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, who followed on Twitch. Thank you to everyone who checked out my first YouTube video, which I uploaded a few months ago. I am going to come back. It's not if, it's when. So, I'll see you in a bit. Thank you.